The automatic rifleman can be the deadliest asset that a squad leader has at his disposal. And over the course of the next few videos, I'm going to be showing you why that's possible and how you, as an automatic rifleman, can become the most effective combatant on the field of battle. Before we get into the basics of the automatic rifleman role, there's a few things you should remember as an automatic rifleman. Most importantly, communication. Whether that be between you and your squad leader, fire team leader, assistant gunner, or anyone in your squad with long-range optics. This is due to the fact that most of your engagements will be in the 300 to 500 meter range, with sometimes fires being as far out as 800 to 1000 meters. Anything beyond that is really limiting the effectiveness of the 249 as a weapon. With these ranges, cover, concealment, camouflage, it's very seldom you will even see your enemy you're firing upon, unless you're directly assaulting a town, village, compound, or something of that nature. Due to this, it's important to have an assistant gunner or someone with long-range optics to give you a correct bearing, range estimation, and then walk your fires on target. Some ways to detect enemy presence will be muzzle flash, smoke, any kind of dust or audible sounds coming from an area. Here, about 625 meters away, I've set up an enemy combatant in this small grove of trees near that power pole. Notice I can't see him at all with the naked eye. This is where I would rely on someone with long-range optics to get a detection of him, then give me a correct bearing range estimation, and then adjust me as needed onto that grove of trees and suppress the entire area. As you can see here, the enemy combatant is hidden from our position by the cover of trees, rocks, and also his camouflage. This is where we would rely on our assistant gunner to give us a bearing, range estimation, and walk us on target. Targets or target areas can also be identified by using reference points. Usually your gunner and yourself will set up these reference points and a base way of communicating in order to adjust for them. Such as here, we have a target near the air traffic control tower. An example of some communication from the assistant gunner would be ATC right base of light pole, and as you can see, there's our combatant to the right of the ATC, right below the light. A couple things I'd like to add before we move on to the basic fundamentals of marksmanship. One of those being that you may find that you need to switch positions and areas to be able to get the most effective coverage on a target or target area, so don't be afraid to do that. Also, you may find yourself tasked with engaging a squad-sized element. It's best not to just try to take out the entire squad, but rather target their AT personnel and or machine guns if they have any with them. And then you go for the rest of the squad, as they will more than likely disperse, and with tracer rounds you will probably be detected fairly quickly. I hope you find this series informative and helpful, and I hope that it helps on your road to becoming a better automatic rifleman. Thank you all. Please subscribe.